Unit 8. New York in 1900. Listening 8. Read and listen.
What was New York like in 1900? It was very different to New York today. Let's see. In 1900, New York was a very big city. There were more than 3 million people. It was the biggest city in the USA. In New York today, there are lots of very tall buildings, called skyscrapers. In 1900, there weren't any very tall skyscrapers, but there were some big buildings. There was the Statue of Liberty in New York Harbor. You can still see the Statue of Liberty in New York today. The biggest houses had electric lights, but lots of houses and flats had candles. Some people had phones, but there weren't any computers, so people didn't have email. There weren't any microwaves. People had big cookers. There were lots of theatres in New York, but there weren't any cinemas. People didn't have TVs, but they had books. Lots of people had horses and carriages, but some people had cars. There were taxis in New York in 1900, and buses, and even underground trains. There weren't any planes, and there wasn't an airport. There were big boats that came to New York from Europe.